Count Christian.
See Young.
And we are back again for another episode of 2 of 2's, episode 55. We are in the building.
Yep.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great, man.
I think you need to pass me that belt, though. I think I'm
let me go ahead and present it, man, because this fucking bum gonna. We'll get to that, though. But, you know, shout out my boy winning the new 2 of 2's championship. World champ right here.
Balance has now been unrestored. Because I am the villain of this show, I believe. You're the good guy. You're the face. I'm the heel. The heel now has the belt.
I'm like a Drew McIntyre. I'm like a tweener.
A tweener?
Tweener, you know.
You're the tweener.
Just had to give my belt up to CM Punk.
Yeah. Which is odd. I have a CM Punk shirt and you have a Stone Cold shirt on right now.
Yeah, we rocking the ghosts. We rocking the ghosts today.
That is crazy, though. It's really unplanned, but...
Yeah, you know, I was going to say, you know, because the rain and shit today, you know, I just wanted to pop out with, you know, felt a little breeze. I was like, let me go and pull out the new hoodie. You feel me?
The hoodie's hard.
Appreciate that.
But I don't know what I was thinking.
I
just seen a shirt and I was like, wait, it's the Punk shirt. And I just threw it on.
Have you ever worn that on the pod?
Maybe once or twice. But not a lot. Yeah. If anybody out there didn't know, I fuck with CM Punk. It's my favorite wrestler, so.
Yeah, I pulled out that Ric Flair shirt. Plenty of times on the pod.
I have this not for fashion though. This is like what I work out in. I usually work out in this. It makes me feel like I am CM Punk. Like I'm a wrestler. I'm getting yoked and shit. So yeah.
I feel like I know we kind of talked about this off camera, but I would definitely like to have like more cause I got a lot of like artist tees, like R&B and rapper tees.
Yeah.
I would love to have like more like wrestling stuff. I know you said you'd rather have like more combat stuff, like UFC type shit.
Well, when I said combat, I was referring to wrestling too.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay, yeah.
UFC, wrestling, and boxing.
Yeah.
I just meant less music because I have a whole bunch of like. I have Rihanna. I have a whole bunch of Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
I have Whitney Houston. Like I have a whole bunch of like R&B singers. I have Kiana Lede.
Yeah, me too. Well, not to Whitney Houston shit.
Whitney Houston. Yeah. There was one time we both showed up with a Whitney Houston shirt.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Yeah.
This is one of those times we both got a wrestling tee on, unplanned. I guess we should be.
That one was more crazy though. That was the same person.
That was insane.
Yeah.
I guess we should be on the same wavelength sometimes. But
for sure.
Yeah. I just have enough of those, so I was like, I need some combat sports stuff. That's what I've been.
Yeah, I would love to have more of that too. I used to have a fucking Carlito shirt, bro, when I was like a kid. That was like probably the first.
Did you have one now? Don't you have one now?
Like Carlito?
Yeah.
Nah, I probably had it up to like a certain point. We probably knew each other.
Okay.
But I had that shit in like elementary school. So I don't know if I don't really know. I can't remember when I got rid of it, but I think that was one of the only wrestling tees I had, honestly, till the Ric Flair one.
I had another CM Punk one, but the more iconic one. The
white one? Oh, yeah, that's the... You know, I was thinking when he came back, they had put that back on sale. I was like, man, I'm going to have to get that. So at some point, I'm going to have to get that one.
Yeah, I think I should get
that. That one's iconic.
It is the most iconic.
Yeah, so, for sure. He be pulling that hoe out, too. That's how you know it's iconic. They have to put that hoe back on sale.
Yeah.
A lot of these tees are garbage.
Yeah, a lot of the wrestling tees are garbage. Well, actually, the funny part is AEW has better tees. When I on AEW shop, just like their personal thing that's on like WrestlingTees.com.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, that stuff on there is fly.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be seeing shit on there too. That shit be hard. Yeah. How about yourself though? How you doing today?
I'm chilling. I'm glad that you're here because I know you didn't want to drive in the rain.
Yeah, I'm glad, bro. Because like, bro, I went to lunch earlier today, fam. Quick little sidebar. Like, I went to lunch. I was so heated, bro. I went to lunch today. I went to McDonald's. And like,
I thought this nigga went to real lunch.
That's not real lunch?
No, not really. No.
You don't fuck with McDonald's?
No. I like McDonald's, but like, I don't know.
You guys gonna say some fancy shit.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna say something like Chipotle or something. I don't know.
Nah.
Even though Chipotle's kind of fast too, but I don't know. I thought you would have said something like a restaurant.
I don't really fuck with Chipotle, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not a Chipotle fan either.
Yeah, I never, like, out of all, like, the little Mexican food places, like, that's, like, on my lower tiers. Like,
yeah, I don't like Chipotle either.
But I had went to McDonald's today, bro, like, I was so heated, because, like, I didn't think it was gonna rain today. You know how it rained, like, the other day.
Like, you said, like, you were going with some colleagues or something.
No,
I went to lunch today.
No. Like, so I went to lunch today, right? So I go to McDonald's, I get my food, you know what I'm saying? I be getting the double cheeseburgers, you know what I'm saying? And I don't fuck with ketchup, brother.
W order.
Yeah, of course.
Why you don't fuck with... Wait, do you like mustard?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the opposite. I like ketchup with no mustard.
Most people are like mustard or ketchup more, but these niggas had me wait in the front of the fucking store for like 10 minutes or whatever, like waiting on my order. And so then when they finally brought it out, and this is maybe partially my fault too, I take that shit back to my office, all the way back to my office. I didn't check it. I should have checked it. Usually I check like really every time, but she said my shit out loud when she gave it to me, so I was like, this shit can't be wrong. So I get right back to the office as it's like kind of drizzling, but not really. As soon as I see my shit's fucked up, like I'm not finna eat it. It had ketchup on it. I'm not finna eat it if it has ketchup on it.
I'm crying.
So I had to take that shit all the way back, and by then it was pouring raining, nigga, like badly. So like, nigga, I'm walking outside, my whole feet is like soaked. Same shit happened to me the other day. But I'm like, bro, I'm not going out in this shit. Like I'm not driving in this shit. I really hate driving in the rain. Cause like I've wrecked a couple times, I drive in the rain, but
yeah, I have too. But I just
I'm almost wrecked. But
my favorite car I wrecked.
Really?
All the cars that I've had, my favorite one I wrecked it.
For driving in the rain?
Yeah, but
hydroplaning, right?
Yep, I was driving too fast, and yeah.
Yeah,
but that experience has helped me not do that anymore. I drive super slow. So I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, like that shit gives me PTSD. But
yeah,
but now that I have like
I thought my life was going to end like when it was happening.
Though
I thought it was done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I hit both things like boom, 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 boom.
Was it on the highway or some shit?
Yeah, I didn't hit any cars, thank God. But like the lane, like the wall lane thing, like the barrier. I hit both barriers. I was like ricocheting off of it like a pinball.
Yeah, that shit is scary. Like that's kind of what happened to me. I didn't hit anything, but when I was like, I think I was in high school. I was driving in like hydroplaning off the highway, and like I had kind of went off the side of that hole, like, and then it happened another time like on the street. So I'll be real scary when it comes to driving in rain. But like now with my newer car, like those cars were kind of like older and kind of honestly shitty that I had. But like with my newer car, it's kind of easier to drive in rain because it's like it's not as bad. Like when you're driving, it's not like when I'm braking, it's not as bad as like the old cars. But still, that shit is like frightening. Like so that's all I was like, man, I don't know about today, but it cleared up. So that's good.
Yeah, well, we are here, and I don't have anything prepared. I like to like sometimes come in here and just challenge us and see what we can and can't do. So I didn't have anything prepared topic wise.
I feel it. Let's just go right in.
All right. Well,
anything on your mind or what you want to get into topics?
Did you see the 40 stuff that I sent you?
Yeah.
Why is he talking like that? Why is he talking like that?
Yeah. So basically, I don't know, some DJ, I don't know his name, but he came out and said OVO 40 DM'd him saying, "You never liked us, nigga. You keep playing that not like us shit, nigga."
Was that the DJ that got kicked out of the Toronto club?
I was thinking that. I had assumed that because there was some DJ in Toronto that got kicked out for playing it. It might have been.
So that's why
there was a video of that shit too, right?
No, I did not know it was a video.
There's a video. They was kicking bro out of the video.
That's hilarious. No, I did not know it was a video.
Yeah, but OVO 40 DM bro and was like, "Hey, nigga, watch how you speak on. Don't be playing that shit. Not watch how you speak, but don't be playing that shit. You know, calling my boy a pedophile. Like, what's up with that? We gonna smack you when we see you. We know you never liked us. You know,
I wouldn't be afraid if it was 40 saying that to me. I'd be more afraid if it was Chubbs. But like, hey, I believe they will do it. So I believe them.
My thing is, brother, you know how crazy it's gotta be for 40s out here talking crazy to niggas.
Yeah.
Like it's niggas is really heated. Like imagine how heated Drake is if 40 moving like this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
As they should. You don't lie on. Fuck it, we don't even gotta talk about that. But yeah,
we really only talk. I was looking at it the other day. We really only spent 2 episodes on it, but
I don't want to be a dead horse. Is it over? Is it over?
I think that battle's over.
I don't think it's ever over, really, when it comes down to like
those two
stuff like this.
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, unless niggas make up.
I feel like they'll be throwing shots forever, or at least for the next 2 years.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, I would have to get into it because it's good. I'm just gonna get right back to it. But like, I was listening to a lot of like when you go back and listen to like a lot of Drake songs and Kendrick songs, like I know we mentioned like how they went back and forth, but like if you really like, it's a lot of more songs. Like like a lot more than just like shit remix and like it's damn near at least a dozen on each side like that you can pull up and be like, damn, what's that bar about?
Yeah, there's one of the hearts Kendrick going at both Drake and Big Sean.
Right. Yeah. Was it?
I think it's part 4.
Probably
I
a
don't
few
know.
of them shit. But
It's
the
one
one you're talking about, I think is 4. Or
I think
whatever.
it's 4.
Yeah, like, it's crazy. Like, I'm like, damn, these niggas, especially Kendrick, like, it's like, goddamn, damn near every song, like, after, to Pimp a Butterfly to now, like, fucking 60-70% of his songs has, like, a bar about that you could say could be about Drake.
Obsessed?
It could be obsession. I'm not ruling that out. But, I mean, you know, Drake been throwing his shots, too, as well. So...
yeah,
I just call it like friendly competition up until now, at least up until, you know.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been too friendly now.
Yeah, now it's
it hasn't been
slander and
it ain't been too friendly.
It's going too far. But yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I would say it's over until somebody drops a song and then it's back. But I would say it's in the grand scheme, the war is not over, but the big battle that we're waiting on, that's definitely over with. I don't think we're going to get anything like that again. I don't think if Drake drops another song dissing or another, you know, song where he has some lines in there.
So it's just going back to subliminals, what you thinking?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to where Kendrick just drops the next day. Like, I feel like at this point niggas are just going to go back to doing what they were doing. Album for Drake, new album or features, and then Kendrick, you know, hiding.
By the way, his verse on Sexy Redd shit is fire. I don't know
what
he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what niggas talking about.
I don't know what
niggas are talking about at all.
I ain't gonna lie, I believed him though. When I read all the tweets about how bad it was, I was like, I believe it, and because it's Sexy Redd. So then I actually go listen to the song. I'm like, wait, this nigga's spazzing.
Man, is that the first time he dropped? Is that the first time he did a song with Sex? Or I guess.
No, she's on the album, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't really count because that's his song, but like. Do they do that for every song though that he does? Like when it's a feature, like, oh, the song's so bad. Like even if he kills the feature, like I feel like it's a little OD now because
it does feel like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I seen the song had like hella dislikes within a day on YouTube.
Hilarious.
Like the funny thing about this too, the new song he did with Sexy Redd. I was one of those people who was like, bro, this nigga better not hop on BBL Drizzy. That shit's gonna be so goofy and lame. But he honestly found a way to flip it into some clever shit. Yeah, like, I wasn't expecting him to take this narrative, and I gotta say it's some clever shit.
Like I was saying, and he was saying he'll pay for the bitches' bodies to get done.
Yeah.
And he said bad bitches
I'm
love
really
Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy. Like,
that shit's fire.
I'm out here getting these bitches BBLs.
That shit's fire. That shit's fire.
Alright, but on to some more sadder news, bro. I know you heard it, brother. What's your thoughts on the Mob Ties reference track?
I don't give a single solitary fuck. My thoughts are, like I told you, I just can't believe there's so many of them. Like, but like...
We're creeping up on 10.
Yeah, but like, I don't care more about this one than I did for Jumbotron. Jumbotron's the better song. If I was going to be heard about any of them, it's going to be that one.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. When you sent me that shit, and you were like, how many, or what'd you say? You said, damn, this is getting OD or something like that.
Yeah, it's becoming OD. Like, how many of these are there?
When you said that at first, I was like, man, fuck these niggas, man. It's Drake, it's the GOAT, nigga. Like, nigga, Mob Ties, whatever, nigga. But then, like, I ain't gonna lie, brother. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was listening to Scorpion a couple weeks ago, man. And I like, damn, like, this song's really one of my niggas' hardest songs. Like,
Mob Ties is hard.
Like, I'm like, that's one of the hardest songs on Scorpion. Like, it's like, okay, when you think about Legend, all right, that was, I didn't really like that album. So all those reference tracks on that album didn't really faze me that much.
That shit's hard.
The Jumbotron shit, to me, I mean, that song is the hardest song on Her Loss, but to me, it didn't really...
It's one of the hardest songs I've heard in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but to me, it was kind of just like basic lyrics. But like, Mob Ties, like, when you first sent it to me, I'm like, man, niggas ain't on the go. But then... Mind you, I listened to Scorpion a couple weeks ago. I'm like, yeah, this is one of the hardest.
Can I cut you off really fast?
What's up?
How do we know that this shit was recorded before the song came out? Like, right now, C-Young, you can go right now, you can pull up Genius, and you can rap the lyrics yourself, and then drop it on Instagram and say you did a fucking reference track. You can do that right now. How do we know this shit was before?
We don't know.
That's my question. Like, all these guys could just...
But why not come out and say that then? Why doesn't Rory come out and say, no, I just did that? Or Drake came out and said, no.
Well, why would Rory do that if he's trying to feed a narrative? Now, Drake maybe, but like...
I mean, they fuck with each other, right? Rory and Drake?
I don't know. I don't even know this nigga existed.
I mean, I would imagine they probably cool. Like if you sending niggas reference tracks, I don't think he just dropped it himself. Cause I went to his Instagram like the day it came out. He didn't even say shit. Like I don't know. But I mean, that is a good question. Like we don't know if it was before or after. But I feel like if it was after, like niggas would come out and say that shit. Like niggas came out quickly about that fake daughter shit. Like niggas gotta come out and deny that. Yeah. But just to finish my point, like when I thought about it after a couple of days, and I was listening to Mob Ties the day that the reference track came out. I'm like, damn, like this is really a hard ass song. It's like, damn, my nigga didn't write this. It's like, what the fuck else has he not written? Like it really makes you really think that shit. Cause to me, that's one of the hardest songs on the album. But then when you really when I think about how I felt when the song came out back then, I was kind of thinking like, damn, this kind of sounds like Young Thug or like some Atlanta shit, you know? So it kind of on one end it kind of does disappoint me, but on the other end I'm kind of like not surprised.
I don't care. I really don't care. But like the amount of it is becoming OD. Like it's like, damn, bro, this nigga don't write shit. Like holy. But I do question. What about the Kendrick shit that I sent you? What about the Future shit that I sent you? I'm eager to see how the court of public opinion sways on this one, because now if Drake do it, it's terrible, it's bad, you're a loser, you're terrible, you don't write. But when it comes out that Future did it, I ain't heard a single peep.
Well, I'll just say this, right? I too don't really care for reference tracks. I feel like me being an artist, I know like how it works in the studio. Like there's been some things on like some of my songs where I was in the studio with one of my roommates. My old roommates. He was a producer. He'd be like, bro, you need to say it like this. Like I'll say it a certain way. Like it'll be my bars. I ain't never had a nigga write no bars for me, but
nah, I wrote a couple of your bars. How? Nigga, I said this shit on the pod, then you go back on the
what bar?
I don't know.
I ain't never had a nigga come up with no bars.
I need a bad bitch like Bia. That's all me, nigga. I need some twins, Tamara and Tia. That is me, nigga.
Nah, come on.
That is all.
C Young was really going on watching Sister for real in real life, nigga. You know, to be, I give you that. You know, you probably posted her before. Cause I've never heard of Bia song. So but we can't do the Tia Tamara. But on a serious note though, being in the studio, I can understand like I've written verses for niggas like on God, like I'll be like, bro, say this. Like I'll come up with a whole verse. I'll tell, hey, you should say it like this. So like I understand like I don't have a problem with like artists getting help or I don't really look down because you could get help on a song and then you could come up with your own shit, or you could be somebody getting help. You know?
Nigga, you could not get help on a song, and that shit could be terrible.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
What do y'all want?
Yeah, and it's like
I just want good music. I don't care how it was made.
Yeah, and just like I've been in the studio before, and I've said something a certain way.
Let me cut you off one more time, and then I'll let you go.
Yeah.
As long as it's not stolen, why do people care? Like,
well,
as long as they're not stealing, like, cause stealing is different.
Well,
what do you mean? Well,
what do you mean by that?
As long as it's not. I'm making it, and it's not a reference track. I'm doing it for myself.
Well, I don't know if he's doing that.
That's what I'm saying. As long as he's not doing that, why do people care? Like, I'd rather an artist collaborate with somebody than hear Quentin Miller do it himself and then take Quentin's song. Like, okay, for example, Bryson Tiller's "Don't" was out 2 years before it ever touched radio.
Yeah.
Imagine if Drake heard it on SoundCloud and decided to remake it before it touched radio, and it did. That is terrible. But if Bryson Tiller is in the studio making reference tracks
they're working together.
Drake,
right.
Who cares? That's what I'm trying to say.
Right, yeah.
As long as it's not stolen, who cares?
Right. I agree with that. But like I said, like I've been in the studio. I ain't never had a nigga give me no bars, but I've had somebody be like, hey, you should say it like this, or you should take this word out and do this, or you should say this word, like So I understand. Or even with producers, they'll be like, hey, I think you should redo that or say it like this, or maybe you should try this flow, try to say it like this. Like we did that on For the Funk a lot, so I don't really take too much into account, but it did disappoint me because I'm like, damn, I thought he came up because that's some hard ass song, nigga.
The song is hard.
Man, I'm like, damn, you didn't even come up with it.
But Jumbotron is harder, so it's like you should have felt that way.
I don't know.
I know.
Mob Ties, brother.
I like both, but I know.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I listened to Scorpion. I went and listened to all these niggas' albums like after the beef, I'm like,
nigga,
damn.
It took like 8 hours? It take like 13 hours?
Well, not like fully, but like the songs that I fuck with, like I would, play them. And I'm like, damn, like Scorpion really moved up in like my list of Drake albums. I'm like, damn, that shit's hard. Like, I hope that's the only song on there where he got reference tracks, cause, goddamn,
That's an amazing album.
Man, like that shit has really moved up in my tier.
I had it high up when I first heard it, but yeah, it's an amazing album.
It's aged very gracefully, brother. Like out of like I ain't gonna lie, I went back to Views. I deleted some songs.
Views probably aged the worst.
Yeah, I even went back to So Far Gone. I'm like delete. But like Scorpion, nigga, like damn near nothing got. Well, I mean I say that because Ratchet Happy Birthday's on there.
Even though I don't dislike Nice for What, but I just don't need it on my phone.
What's that song with Nicki Minaj on it? I don't like that one either. Or she's talking on there. She's not on it, but she's like.
I don't even remember. You a real one and your reflection. Nah, fuck no, I don't need to hear that.
National West, yeah.
Yeah, I don't need Nice for What.
It's some terrible Drake songs on there, but for the most part, like that motherfucker is top tier. Top tier.
After Dark,
nigga,
Lieutenant. Jaded, like that's in just those 3 songs alone.
Man, nigga, like
it's OP.
What's the one where he's talking about his son? Fucking classic.
Final Fantasy?
No, that's the one I'm talking. That one's a super skip. But no, it's one on there where Nicki Minaj is like talking on. I don't know what is this. That song is horrible, brother. It's about 4 or 5 songs on there. It's pretty terrible, but everything else that's on that shit is Teflon, like top tier, brother. Like niggas gotta respect Scorpion.
Yeah.
But goddamn, nigga, I hope no more. I pray to God, no more reference tracks could fucking come out, bro.
Yeah, it is coming OD.
It's been 3 just this year.
It's been like 8 in total.
Yeah. Damn near the whole. If you're reading this, it's too late.
But why is nobody talking about the future ones?
Nah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Only matters when Drake does it. Drake do it bad.
Exactly.
Future do it okay.
Exactly. We could go down all the hypocrisies, brother. If nobody says nothing if it's not Drake.
Did you read that comment on our last post or our last video?
Yes. I don't remember what it exactly said, but it told us to go watch some video or some shit.
Yeah, it said something about go watch some breakdown. In no universe is Kendrick's bars mundane. It's like, bro, that shit was boring. And the majority of it shit I couldn't understand until my genius co-host here made it make sense.
Yeah, I don't know, man. These Kendrick stands are getting insane, brother. Like, it's getting crazy.
If I say anything about Kendrick on Twitter, Quay will be in the comments instantly. I'm almost fishing for it at this point.
I wouldn't really call him a stand though, cause this niggas that I be seeing, bro, or that I be arguing with too. I ain't gonna lie, I be arguing with niggas on Twitter.
I don't know if I'm calling him a stand, but like, I know that if I say anything about Kendrick that ain't favorable, he's in the comments.
But I mean, I'll say some shit too. He don't be saying shit, but them stands, nigga, they blindly like. You could be like, oh, they'll be like, oh, Drake did this. You could be like, oh, well, here's the time where Kendrick did it too. Oh, well, that's different. Like, that is the shit that's like, all right, bro. Like, at least Quay, if we call out some fuck shit that Kendrick did, I know he probably gonna be like, all right. Like, these niggas are like turning a blind eye. They're just like, oh, no. Drake, we're focused on Drake. Like, it's getting ridiculous, brother. Like, it's getting very ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie, I be arguing with these niggas. I'd probably be wasting my time, but I be on Twitter, I be scrolling work, I see a nigga say some dumbass shit, bro. It's hard for me to not get on a nigga or say something, bro.
I understand
it's
that,
hard,
but it depends for me, because sometimes it's like, why even waste my breath?
Yeah.
Like, these niggas they're not thinking logically when it comes to Kendrick. Like,
yeah. That's how I feel for the most part, but some niggas, bro, they'll say some shit so stupid, it's just like, bro, I gotta say something. Then I'm getting better at it. Like I don't be trying to go back and forth. People thousands of miles away. But
trust me, if anybody knows about going back and forth with people, it's me. But like sometimes I just be like, it's not
sometimes I got time, nigga.
Yeah, sometimes I understand that.
Yeah, but them Kendrick fans, bro, they are getting so different with this shit. Like I ain't never I thought Nicki Minaj, I thought her fans was crazy. I thought AEW fans was crazy. Nah, brother.
I've been telling you this though.
Nah, Kendrick. These motherfuckers fans got it, brother. They got it.
Yeah,
it's new levels every day. Like
they're worse than YoungBoy fans in a sense. Like YoungBoy fans are more annoying, but Kendrick fans are just more like oblivious to shit, or just delusional.
Yeah, and it's like
at least a YoungBoy fan will acknowledge that. Yeah, a YoungBoy fan will at least acknowledge that he did 30K first week. If Kendrick does 30K first week, there's gonna be a billion excuses on why. Well, he dropped on Tuesday.
Yeah,
well, this,
exactly.
and that. It's like, god damn, brother.
Here's the excuse I seen today on Twitter, right? Or for the past couple of days, right? So Drake has 2 songs coming out next month, or next month
with that girl?
With Camilla, whatever the fuck her name is, right? So like, you know how he said on Push Ups, he's like, you get on pop, you told Kendrick, you get on pop records and you rap for the whites, or whatever the fuck he said, right? So his fans are on Twitter talking about, oh, well, Drake is talking about how Kendrick does pop features, but then right a month later he's gonna drop a pop feature. And
the same people who say that he's a pop star and not a rapper.
Exactly.
Like, I just don't get how you can have these
brother.
2 takes.
Exactly, bro.
You gotta pick one or the other side.
Exactly, bro. That was the shit I seen today.
Y'all been saying since 2016. I think that's where I first started hearing this type of rhetoric.
Right.
But y'all been saying since 2016 that the dude is not a rapper, he's a pop star. Why wouldn't he work with pop artists?
Exactly. And then the whole point of that bar was Kendrick is the nigga who's acting like he's so much for the culture,
yes.
blah, blah, blah. But you went and did these same features that I do. So why are you trying to shit on me like I'm a pop star? Like,
yes, that was the whole point.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I feel like a lot of Kendrick fans, that's just one example, but I feel like a lot of Kendrick fans, like they don't, the obvious hypocrisies in Kendrick Lamar, like the same shit that he's calling out Drake for, he does the same shit. I mean, it's probably, it's hypocrisies on Drake's side too, but I feel like Kendrick fans, it's like, us Drake fans, we acknowledge the hypocrisies on both sides, whereas we
cook Drake a lot.
Huh?
We cook Drake a lot.
Yeah.
We make a lot of jokes about Drake.
Nigga, it's video proof. Like, it's plenty of episodes where we're talking about his new album. We're like, I don't like that song. Oh, I don't like what he did. I thought that was a goofy move. I thought that was a goofy bar.
Didn't I cook this nigga for like 30 minutes about an emoji chain one time?
Yeah, I remember.
Like, what the fuck? Like, we literally, like, we don't just like, oh, yes, please, Drake, and whatever,
exactly.
Like, it's happening.
That's
like,
what niggas trying to make it seem like, though, for sure.
I remember, like, at least 15 to 30 minutes I gave this nigga about an emoji chain.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I don't know.
We've cooked this nigga several times. Like, we just keep it real, but I feel like them Kendrick fans, like, they just praise this nigga like he's God, and they just don't. Yes. They don't see any. They don't like to point out anything negative about this nigga. It's weird, bro. It's crazy.
I don't get it. Just on Quay. Like, Quay is like the most swaggy dude I ever met in my life. Like, really fly dude. I just don't get how he could be so into this type of music. I just don't understand. Like, how could one of the coolest guys I ever met be into some of the most boring shit?
Yeah, I see y'all talking about that shit. That shit had me crying.
I just don't get it. I don't get it, bro.
I mean, I get it.
I don't.
I get it.
I don't. Dude is, like I said, one of the most swaggy humans, period. Not just males, male or female. One of the most swaggy humans I've met in real life. And just be into the most boring music.
I get it, bro. The music's not for me. It's some Kendrick songs here and there that I'll fuck with, but...
Me too, I like a Kid Mad City. I like Damn.
Right.
But everything else is just not it.
But, while we're listening to that and we're like, turn this shit off.
Please.
There's other niggas that's listening to that and they're like, turn that shit up.
Turn it up.
And that's cool, that's cool.
It's not cool. It's not okay. I'm missing something here.
Yeah.
Some of it I understand, but like cartoons and cereal, turn that shit up.
Yeah.
But anything off of whatever the Kunta Tune album is called, what is it called? To Pimp a Butterfly?
Yeah.
Anything off that, turn it down. Like, I'm not trying to hear, we gonna be alright.
Hey, turn on that we gonna be alright and turn on that These Walls and then turn the rest of that shit off.
No, I don't need it for These Walls to talk either. I don't need that shit.
Please don't turn on King Kunta, please. Please. Or that King's Dead shit.
I saw you glazing the other day, though, on Twitter.
Me? Glazing? Ooh.
And so clutch. Anthony Edwards so clutch.
Nah, brother. You gotta listen. You listen, brother. I was watching that game, brother. Like, I was having panic attacks, nigga. Because I wanted the Mavericks to win, and this nigga just keeps scoring. I was like, what the fuck? Like, these niggas popping threes, missing them hoes. This nigga Luka popping threes, missing them. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck is going on? Like, this nigga Anthony Edwards is giving me a real life heart attack right now.
I was so pissed that night. I said, I hope the Timberwolves win.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
I was so pissed.
I fuck with that nigga. Like, I be seeing his game. I see how he talking at interviews after games. Like, I fuck with like his energy. A lot of NBA players ain't really like that. So I hate to say it, but I still want this nigga to lose to the Mavs.
I love his trash talk. I get that, and I like his. his post game antics. I like those.
Yeah.
But I think it's overrated, personally.
Him? You think he's overrated?
Yeah, I haven't. Let me be honest. I only watch Maverick games because I really don't care about basketball. I only watch the Mavs, and that's it. If I watch another game, it's because somebody else is watching it and I'm around.
Yeah.
But I only watch the Mavs, so I don't get to see a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I get to see a lot of stuff on Twitter or whatever to talk about him.
Yeah.
And when I did get to watch him in these playoffs, the first 2 games he averaged 20 points. That's not very superstar like. It's not bum like, but it's not superstar like. I just think he's overrated.
I fuck with bro. I really don't watch basketball. I just watch like the playoffs or like of course now I support the Mavs. I of course keep up with it on Twitter and stuff. And every now and then like I'll look up the rosters and because at one point I was a big basketball fan. I actually used to play basketball in high school. Not saying that like I was cold or nothing, but that was like if we had a favorite sport, like that was my favorite sport besides wrestling. Like that would be my favorite sport. So, I'm probably just as much tapped in as you. As far as now with NBA, but I don't know. I fuck with Bruh's game, and I hate to say it, but I hope the Mavs whip his team, and I hope they don't make it to the finals. I hope the Mavs do.
Well, the last game pissed me off so much because you're up 3-0 and you're at home. That's where you end it. You don't play around with your food and let them get a dub. Yeah. Now it's back at their house tonight. They probably win because they're at home. They need a home win. Yeah. Then it's back at yours, and they're on fire because they won 2 in a row.
Because y'all really dragging this shit out.
Then it goes, so if they win the one at home, the next one for us at home, if, Mavs don't win tonight, then it's 3-3, and they get a home court advantage. You just don't play with your food like that. Yeah. I don't like that.
And then...
ended.
This shit could have been a sweep and
yes.
Fuck around, go to a fucking 6 or 7.
Exactly. Just don't play with your food. Yeah. I hate when fighters do that. I hate when a fighter is whooping another fighter's ass and then they come out the last round and they act like they don't know how to fight anymore. Mm-hmm. And then they end up getting knocked out or some shit. Yeah. Like, bro, you had that fight in the bag. Like, Kamaru Usman got caught with a good one. I don't want to, act like he didn't. Mm-hmm. But, he let his hands down. And he let his hands down because he was whooping Leon's ass the entire time. And since that fight, he's never been the same. And on that night, he was going to break Anderson Silva's record for the most consecutive UFC wins. You just don't play with your food just because you're up. I don't like it in fighting. Yeah. I don't like it in team sports. I don't like it. But it's a good time to be in from Dallas. I mean, the Rangers
went crazy last year. We got the Mavs going crazy this year. Yep, hopefully going to the finals.
Yep, and if you watch esports, our Call of Duty team just won a ring. Well, not a ring. They just won a trophy, a ship, 2 weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
No, all good. So, yeah. Yeah. It's a good time to be from Dallas.
Of course, man. Man. Imagine if they win the finals, man. Oh, well, they got to get there first.
If they get there, they're winning it.
Yeah.
They get there, they're winning.
Yeah, my mom, she's a Celtics fan, so we're gonna be beefing for the.
It's crazy.
We're gonna be beefing for the next month if they end up being a series. So.
My friend who knows a lot about basketball, he's a Celtics fan. I'm trying to check and see if they started playing yet. I don't think so. No, they haven't started yet. But yeah, they started in about 15 minutes actually. It's at 7:30, so. Yeah.
Shit. So I'll be looking forward to that shit.
Yeah, I hope they get it done.
Yeah, but brother was giving me panic attacks, man. I had to give him his props, but it was at a certain point in the game. I'm like, yeah, these niggas not winning. But then it got to the end. It got to the end where it's like, oh shit, they might have a chance, and then nah, nah. But yeah,
it's always better for the city when the city's winning.
Yeah.
So I hope they get the ring.
At least the basketball team and the baseball team's got to carry.
Yeah,
football team sucks,
Football team sucks.
It is what it is. I got another thing I want to ask you about. I know we kind of already talked about this in the DM, so I just want to get on camera. How did you feel about Sexyy Redd showing up on NXT wrestling? You see any clips?
I seen you said it was a draw, and I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Brother, she drawing these niggas, the highest...
What, they do 70K? They were doing that 10 years ago, or 5 years ago.
They ain't been doing that. I don't know if it was the number. I think it was
700K.
I think it was more so the what's the shit that they
be demographics?
Yeah, the demos.
Well, I told you that. I was like, when it happened, I was like, I don't know why they would do this unless they're trying to get more 18 to 21-year-olds. Would I say 14 to 21-year-olds?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I didn't understand why they would do this. And they're trying to get more 14 to 21-year-old eyeballs, but other than that, I don't see what this does.
I mean, we're halfway through the year. They say it's the highest viewed episode. They said it's the highest viewership.
I don't get the
first
appeal.
episode 2024.
I just don't get the appeal, bro. I'm just out of touch.
I mean, shit.
I don't get the appeal.
I feel like it's just you bringing in those hip hop fans.
But
like,
she's not fine. She's not good at making music. I don't get the appeal.
Come on, man. She's fired.
No, she's not. That shit is garbage.
Come on,
and
man.
She is ugly, so I just don't get the appeal. At least with all the other garbage female rappers, they're fine as shit. Like, they're just unbelievably gorgeous. She is, like, taxing on the eyes.
Come on, man. Her music's straight, bro. Come on.
Her music is terrible. The only songs you can listen to is the one where Dirk is spazzing and the one where Drake is spazzing. Other than that, I know she had a Lil Baby feature, but I haven't heard that song yet. But like,
her hardest songs ain't even those songs, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hellcats, SRTs.
Nah, bro. Getting Sexy is fire, brother. That shit's fire, bro.
I don't know.
And I don't even listen to her like that.
I don't know what you were talking about right now.
What's other shit she got? Nah, that Pound Town shit's ass.
That shit was what started everything. So I don't even know how we even got here from that.
I'm looking for the heart. Come on, bro.
That shit's
hard, brother.
That shit's garbage. That shit's terrible.
But
I'd rather listen to Lotto put it on the flow on repeat.
But I told you before the episode happened, I was like, bro, I don't see how. I didn't think it was gonna draw anything. Like I was like, I don't think nobody's gonna tap into this. Like, but I feel like it kind of just goes to show, bro. Hip hop and wrestling, they belong together. You know?
No thanks.
You got to, bro.
No,
like,
sorry, Nara. No,
I like how WWE is like.
This is how it's gonna be. No, thank you.
I like it though. Like WWE, they use Meek Mill on the on the intro of Mania. They brought in Lil Wayne. Like that shit's dope. You know, fucking with that.
I mean, Lil Wayne came in.
He brought out Jey Uso.
Nobody in the wrestling community was appreciative of that.
They don't know them niggas though.
They were saying that he sounded like a screeching cat. Like, this dude's the greatest rapper of all time, and y'all are disrespecting him. No, I'm done. Like, I don't need.
But you gotta think it may be some niggas who feel that way, but it's probably other niggas there that's like, damn, I've never heard of this Sexyy Redd or this Lil Wayne. I'm finna go tap in now.
Every single wrestling personality that I went to like their podcast or their YouTube show or whatever after WrestleMania, when that part came up in their discussion, they always, this sounds like a screeching cat. How did people listen to this? And I'm like, dude, this is the greatest rapper ever. And when I have to hear a bunch of white people have these type of comments about the greatest rapper ever, I think it's just time to just cut it all off. Like, just stop. Like, at this point, they're not going to get it.
Y'all gonna get this culture, nigga. We gotta sit up in here to tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies, which is fire. But if we gotta sit up and hear that shit, nigga, y'all gonna hear this a million, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? I don't give a fuck if it's 10 years later, nigga.
And then
nigga,
again, he doesn't even know
culture, nigga.
Then again, they're showing one of the most worst rappers I've ever heard in my life in Sexyy Redd. And then they're showing
she's a fan. Most of these rappers act too cool to do anything, bro. She went and fucking remixed Shawn Michaels' theme song, nigga. You know they was probably like, oh, we gotta get her out here. She's famous. Like, bro, come on.
What about Uzi then? He's a fan. Why didn't we go with Uzi?
What the fuck does he done, nigga? Okay,
Nakamura?
He remixed
Nakamura?
He remixed Nakamura. You don't think he got paid to do that?
Huh?
You don't think he got paid to do that shit?
No.
Bro, this bitch dry ass remix Shawn Michaels song, bro. She gotta be a fan. This nigga hop on Nakamura's song, talking about some bullshit. Talking about some what the fuck is he?
What the fuck was she talking about?
Nigga, she redid the song. She said,
so did Uzi.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga Nakamura song didn't have fucking lyrics to it. It's just a fucking instrumental. All he did was put some drums on the shit.
So she copied the song. Now she
made that shit hot.
No, she's terrible. She's terrible.
Like,
she looks terrible.
I'm all for it. Like, niggas bringing in Wale, that's a real fan, nigga. West Side Gun, these are real fans. Like, put these.
Notice every single name you said are just the most lackluster talents. The only good talent that you said is Lil Wayne, and he is incredibly washed.
Bro, Lil Wayne don't give a fuck about WWE.
Can we get some actual good rappers?
They don't fuck with it.
Okay, well leave it alone.
What do you mean?
Bro, this is like. Can you name something that you're into that I'm not into?
I guess wrestling, right? Or no, you fuck with wrestling.
I like. Okay, well this is like. Let's just go with wrestling.
Okay.
This is like. We are at a radio show, and we're trying to build wrestling on our radio show, and I just bring in the worst of wrestling. I bring in Orange Cassidy. I just bring in just the worst of wrestling.
I can't.
And that's how I want to represent wrestling on our radio show or our podcast.
How many fucking rap songs do we hear where niggas is like, oh, flexing like John Cena, oh, flexing like The Rock.
Well, then go get the good rappers that are saying
like
that.
Roman Reigns. Come on.
But all I'm saying is, brother, they're not representing my community the right way. Imagine we are trying to build, imagine white people are on CNN and they're trying to like bring awareness to Black Lives Matter, and then they just bring the absolute worst of black people. They just bring crackheads on there.
Let me tell you why let me tell you why this is nothing like that.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
First of all, like I said, a lot of rappers mention wrestling in their songs, so it's pretty safe to assume that a lot of people who are into rap, or a good majority of people that are into rap, probably watch wrestling at one point. So most niggas like you as well, you don't watch that shit anymore. You ain't gonna watch that. You're not finna sit up and watch like Raw or SmackDown anymore. But I bet you, if somebody be like, oh, okay, maybe not Sexy Redd. You don't fuck with Sexy Redd, but somebody who fuck with Sexy Redd, they might be like, damn, I'm finna tap into this show. What the fuck is she doing on there? Let's say it was Offset or I don't know, Drake.
If it was Offset, I would.
J. Cole.
Offset's been on.
J. Cole's gonna be on Monday Night Raw. Well,
Offset's been on.
Not even Offset because he's been on there.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Let's say Drake or. Let's say Lil Durk's gonna be on Monday Night Raw.
I will be watching.
Niggas are gonna tap in.
I will be watching.
So,
but at least you're using one of the highlight artists of the community.
Brother, she's one of the top female rappers right now. What you want, Ice Spice to go on that motherfucker?
I would love that. Yes, that's what I would. That would make some sense. Well, that would make some sense.
I would fuck with it too, but I'm just saying like,
I don't get.
They started off small, you know.
I don't get the.
They started off small. They brought in Sexy Redd, but you know what? It might have been some people that would be like, "Damn, I watched this episode of NXT. I might tap in next week. I might watch it next week." And I feel like that's what they was going for.
I don't get the appeal. I really don't. I don't get why Sexy Redd would draw anyone that's under the age of 20.
Because wrestling is for niggas, bruh.
I don't get the appeal of her. I really don't. Her music's terrible, and she doesn't.
She's a real nigga. She's a part of the real nigga.
She's terrible in the eyes. I don't get it. Like, it's really harsh on my eyes to look at.
Why you bringing up her looks, man?
Because it's like because when it comes to female rappers, a lot of them are garbage. Like a lot of them are terrible. At least they're fine. Like the only ones that I can think of that are actually good at what they do is like Lotto and Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. That's about where the line draws. Everybody else is pretty much terrible at rapping, but at least Nicki Minaj is a GOAT.
Come on, bro.
Nicki Minaj is literally the greatest female rapper of all time.
Stop with this, bro.
She's literally the greatest female rapper of all time.
You gotta stop with this.
She's literally everything people think Lauryn Hill is. She's literally that.
Lauryn Hill got a classic album.
That's debatable.
It's not. Nicki don't have one.
I mean, but Lauryn Hill only has one album.
It's a classic though.
That's debatable.
I mean, you can count the Fuji shit too. I mean, kind of. She's in the group.
Look, like I said. I
think she's overrated though, nigga. Because we can get into that too. The top Apple albums or whatever, nigga.
But that shit was terrible. Can you pull that up? I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd talk about that shit.
Let's both look at that and talk about what we like out of here. Because I don't think a single album in here was fairly rated.
I ain't gonna lie though, I'm a hater. Like objectively, Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper.
Okay,
but fuck out of here with that shit.
She is the greatest. But fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here with that.
What?
From C Young point of view, fuck out of here, bro. She just like all these other female rappers out here, bro. Like her lyrics ain't. I just never been a fan, bro. But numbers wise, bro, you can't argue with that. Like you can't say she's not the greatest.
She's the greatest.
You can't argue with that.
She's the greatest.
But if we talking what's the other word?
We're gonna act like she can't rap.
Huh?
Subjectively, we're trying to go.
Subjectively, like come on.
Are we gonna act like she can't rap though? She can rap.
Bro, that shit like
we know she can
that's like the male equivalent of like fucking like Tyga, bro. Like
bro, they're all garbage. They're all garbage. If you want to compare them to males, they're all garbage. They're all terrible if you compare them to
it's a few that be killing that shit.
And like I said, it's Cardi B, Lotto, and Nicki. Everybody else is terrible.
Gorilla be on that hoe, bro.
Glorilla is terrible.
She be rolling that.
That's also, now her is not as extreme as Sexy Redd, but the same sentiments I have for Sexy Redd, I have for Glorilla.
Man.
She is hard on the eyes, harsh on the eyes, and the music is not good. So I just don't.
You don't fuck with Glow, bro. Come on, bro.
I just roll my eyes so hard. I ain't rolled my eyes like that in a while. Like since my mom beat me for rolling my eyes, I ain't rolled my eyes that hard. I just roll my eyes.
A bitch asked me for a feature. Don't ask me for no feature. I might just stare at you. I might embarrass you. You not rocking with Glow? Come on, man.
That's what I think about.
We gotta get you on this female rap wave. I feel like we traded places, bro. Like I was the nigga shitting on female rap at one point on this podcast, and I feel like now I'm out here fucking.
You're defending the worst of it.
I'm doing fucking damage control for female rap.
You're defending the worst of it. That's the problem. At least when I was defending like the best of the best.
I fuck with Cardi B and Lotto though.
Cardi B and Lotto go hard.
I fuck with Glorilla, Cardi B, Sexyy Redd, Lotto.
You've lost it.
I don't really like Caribou. What's her name?
Caribou. That shit is a yawn too.
Yeah.
Anicia ain't no better though. But I would watch my mouth when I talk about her.
I like some songs by her, so I can't really say that.
That bitch can cook. She can roast a motherfucker.
I like that Mona Leo chick too. She's pretty nice.
Even if Anicia was a twin of Sexy Redd, I wouldn't say nothing because she can roast. Like she be on niggas' ass on Twitter. Like you gotta come correct when you talk about her.
She's a beautiful woman.
It depends. Like some pictures I'd be like, eh, and then some pictures I'd be like, damn.
She's a beautiful woman.
And for the most part, yeah. I mean, she was number 10 on my finest female rappers list. She was number 10.
I'm trying to find this Apple list. Did you find it?
Oh yeah, I have it right here.
They made a playlist out of this shit.
Would you like me to send it to you?
Yeah, send me that. Oh, I got it. It's on Apple Music. I got it.
Yeah. So first was Body Talk by Robin, who I don't know, so I don't want to speak on that.
Talking about 99 or 100?
Yeah, 100.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know that.
Next was Hotel California by Eagles. Not my genre, so I don't know about that.
Me neither.
Pretty sure that shit's ass though.
I don't want to say that, but
I'm pretty sure.
Not for me.
Never heard of it for a reason. 98 is Astro World, and it's like if you have Astro World on this list, you got to have every Drake album on here. Am I wrong?
I agree.
Maybe not views. Like you got to have
maybe not everyone, but at least,
not views, but like
at least
all
at least 4 of them.
Yeah.
At least 4.
Thank Me Later's better than this. So, nah, Thank Me Later's better than this. And I like Astro. No.
I guess.
Nah, I guess.
It's not better than... This is better views, though.
Yeah, this is over.
This is better than If You're Reading This Is Too Late, too. Personally, for me. I don't like that album, brother.
So I'm just going to skip until I find the hip-hop ones or R&B ones. So 95, Confessions?
Yeah,
that's like the best.
Insane.
That's like the best R&B album I've ever heard in life. It's between that one and Bryson Tiller's first shit.
Trap Soul.
Yeah, Trap Soul and Confessions are my picks for the best R&B albums I ever heard.
How the fuck is...
Or Fame by Chris Brown.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how the fuck is Fame not on here? If you got...
It's not? Damn,
I don't think Chris Brown has anything on here.
Okay, well that's insane because, like I said, Fame,
Solange is on here. Like,
Confessions. Yeah, how Solange on here?
Get the fuck out of here.
Tyler the Creator's on here. Like
this is a joke, nigga.
A white man made this. I'm trying.
Well, no, they said who came up with the list. I can read it for you. Hold on,
please.
I can read that.
Mary J.
Just
Blige.
go through the list and
My Life by Mary J. Blige is at 86. Do you know how many Sundays I had to clean up listening to this shit? Why is it at 86? This should be higher up.
I heard no Mariah Carey albums was on there too.
What?
That's what they said.
Are we smoking crack?
Let me see. I'm dead serious.
Are we smoking? No Mariah Carey's on here?
Mm-hmm.
Are we smoking
no
crack?
No J. Cole, Mariah Carey, nothing.
No Born Sinner's on here? Born Sinner is better than Tyler Creator Flower Boy. I don't know what the fuck we're talking. Born Sinner's shits on Astro World.
Okay, let me tell before we get back in the list, let me tell you who were the Apple Music experts who came up with this list, right?
Ebro?
Well, his name's not listed, but I'm pretty sure he did have something to do with it. So it says Apple Music announced the release of the 100 best albums of all time. It was crafted by Apple Music's team of experts, so that would include Ebro since he's a part of Apple Music.
Quote-unquote experts.
He said alongside a select group of artists, including Pharrell Williams, Maren Morris, don't know who that is, J Balvin, Charlie XCX.
Oh yeah, because I definitely go looking for J Balvin's opinion on music.
I think he's like a really high selling artist though, and these other people I don't know.
Yeah, but
excuse me for not knowing y'all,
but there's higher selling artists.
I don't know. This J Balvin nigga's supposed to be that nigga.
He's not Drake. He's not The Weeknd. There are higher selling artists. He's not Bad Bunny.
I don't know. Let me
I know for a fact he's not Drake, The Weeknd, or Bad Bunny. I know for a fact.
Oh, you know about his numbers?
I know it's not those.
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
It's not Bad Bunny numbers. I know. It's not Taylor Swift numbers. I know.
Yeah, he only got number one.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Actually,
know.
the song is with
by the way,
Bad Bunny's on the song.
By the way, the highest selling artists, we've heard all of them. Remember when Olivia Rodrigo was going crazy? Remember when Morgan Wallen was going crazy? Yeah. We would have heard about this nigga by now.
I don't think they're on there either.
I don't know what I'm saying.
But let's just go.
Actually, I think she's next. Oh no, that's not.
Which
I'm
one,
racist as fuck. I thought I'm racist.
Oh, you're on 86?
Yeah, I was on 86. I thought Olivia Rodrigo was 84 or some shit, or 85. But yeah, Mary J. Blige this low is insane. Doggy Style 84. I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna. Whatever.
I mean,
it's
on there. You know.
Yeah, but Get Rich or Die Trying at 82. You telling me there's 81 albums better than Get Rich or Die Trying?
That's kind of crazy. That is crazy. At least it's on there though. But that is crazy. 82 is crazy. It's some niggas who have classics not even on here. Like
the Marshall Mathers LP is better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
Not to me, but a lot of people look at that as like Eminem's classic album.
Is Get Rich or Die Trying not 50 Cent's classic album?
I mean, yeah, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just saying.
I think it's like the most it's probably one of the most iconic albums ever.
But you know, Eminem's like a way bigger rapper than 50 Cent, though.
Whatever.
Let me see, Elias. That's crazy. Elias 75.
75.
SZA SOS 72. What the fuck are we doing?
Over Mary J. Blige? No, I'm screenshotting.
SZA is on this list.
I'm screenshotting. I am screenshotting.
There's no Aaliyah album on here.
SOS is over Get Rich or Die Trying? No, screenshot. No, I will be complaining about this tonight. All right, let's go back. What?
70 Straight Outta Compton. Classic album.
Another iconic, but I mean, I don't have nothing negative to say. I guess. Okay.
Erykah Badu's got some shit on here. All Eyes on Me 62.
Erykah Badu is overrated. All Eyes on Me 62. 62?
I think that should be top 20, top 30.
At least top 25. Yeah.
Sade, what do you think? What's your opinion on Sade? I think she's overrated.
I like Sade, but I think I can see why you say overrated. I like her music. I like it more than Erykah Badu.
I feel like you're kind of in the same boat for me.
Yeah.
Maybe Erykah Badu will do more because she's from Dallas.
D'Angelo at 57. I mean, I'm not going to argue for him to go higher, but that might be a...
Do you like that album? I've never heard it.
I think there's a better album than that.
Rihanna Anti 55.
I like this album.
Shit out of here.
I really like this album, but I don't know about 55.
Get this shit off the list, man.
This should be switched at the very least.
We got Rihanna shit on here, but no Aaliyah. What we doing?
Yeah, I don't even think... Is this Rihanna's best album? It might be, but I don't know about that.
Where the fuck is Keisha Cole's album at?
Where the fuck is Keisha Cole? Why is Take Care at 47?
Take Care is at 47.
There's 46 albums better than Take Care?
There's no way there's 46 albums better than Take Care. And we know one of them, so we'll get to it. Which is ridiculous. But we'll get to it.
I literally skipped Aretha Franklin and Janet Jackson, so if you want to talk about that, go ahead. But
I didn't have nothing to say, but I mean, they're goats, so good thing for them.
Illmatic at 39?
You want to know what I think about that?
No, I don't. I could give 3 fucks what you think about that. But I can tell you right now, Illmatic is better than Enter the Wu-Tang.
I mean,
and my dad loves Wu-Tang.
They're both bullshit to me. But I fuck with Wu-Tang more than Nas, so.
I have Wu-Tang socks on right now.
Actually, no, fuck that, nigga. We putting Wu-Tang over Nas.
I have Wu-Tang.
Ain't that the shit that Protect Your Neck and Cream was on, nigga?
Yeah, but
what the fuck is on Illmatic that can fuck with Cream?
What?
One mic?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, man.
What the fuck?
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. You know I'm a Nas hater.
Yeah, that's why I said no, I don't give a fuck. But I have Wu-Tang socks on right now, so I will not disrespect them.
Wu-Tang 37, you know, niggas are obsessed with 90s hip-hop, bro. There should be more 2000s and 2010 rap albums on here.
2000s is like the golden peak for both genres I listen to. Beyonce Self-Titled, I have no comment here, but I know women love that album. I don't think it's her best album, but women love that album. But if Lemonade is over here, somebody needs their ass whooped. So,
Ready to Die 32, brother.
What?
Is there 31 albums better than Ready to Die?
Well, this is not even his best.
But is it 31 albums better?
I don't know, but it's not his best. Life After Death is so fire.
It has more hits.
Life After Death is so fire to me.
It has more hits. I'll give you that. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 26.
Is this his best? I think it's
Fuck
arguably.
no.
I think it's in the convo, but I don't think it is.
No.
It's Graduation or Late Registration for me.
No.
I would say
I'll say Graduation probably.
tie between Graduation, Late Registration, and then College Dropout. Then this, My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy is
this is fire.
one level above Jesus for me.
All right, you need your ass.
The Chronic 19. I'm not mad at that.
I am. I would take Get Rich or Die Trying over this.
I would too, but I mean, you know, niggas love Chronic's like a really super classic album to a lot of niggas. I'm not mad at it.
Blueprint 13.
Classic. Should have been higher.
I'm also not sure if this is his best.
I'm not mad. That's my favorite Jay-Z album. I have nothing to say about that.
Lemonade is at 10. I don't get it.
Garbage.
I don't get it. Like the self-titled Beyonce album is better than Lemonade. I guess so many people got cheated on in this world, so that's just the perfect album for them. This Nirvana album is fire though.
I fuck with some songs on there, but I don't think it's top 10 material.
Good Kid, Mad City is better than Take
Good
Care.
Kid, Mad City, number 7.
Spots.
I guess according to this list, is the greatest rap album of all time.
Oh, it's the highest rap album?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, I think we should stop there. I have nothing. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Besides Lauryn Hill's. Lauryn Hill's, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the one that you called a classic, is the greatest album of all time.
Hold on. Before you do that, does Frank Ocean have a top 5 album of all time?
Fuck no.
Why bro? Number 5, Blonde. Prince. Come on, bro.
Bro, you got
who the fuck listens to Prince? Like, and I'm the older generation. Okay, but have you ever been around anybody who plays Prince, bro?
No, only when he died.
But I bet you've been around somebody who played Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Several times.
Yeah, but
like,
not
get
in
this
their car.
Purple Rain shit the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
but not in their car. It's usually at social gatherings.
Okay, so like outside.
Which is funny because when other people are around, we're all Michael Jackson fans. But when it's just us in solitude by yourselves or just one person with us, like I've never gotten in anybody's car and they play Michael Jackson.
Really?
But every cookout that I've been at, Michael Jackson's been played. Like that's just hilarious to me. When there's
I play Michael Jackson in the car sometimes.
I've never heard anybody listen to Michael Jackson. Just me and them in the car. Never heard it. Not even my mom. Not even my mom or dad. But when you go to a gathering and it's just a bunch of niggas, it's like everybody got to show off that they Michael Jackson fans. I just don't get it, dog. I don't understand, and I don't think Thriller is that great.
So Thriller not a top 2 album? That's what you're saying?
I think people think it is, but so I like.
I'll give it.
If I saw it right here, like seeing it at number 2, I'm not mad because I'm pretty sure that's public opinion. That's the consensus. But I mean, I don't think so personally.
Yeah, I don't think it's a top.
I'll take Confessions.
I think it's a top 10 album, but
I'll take Confessions over this.
Oh yeah, me too.
I'll take Fame by Chris Brown over this.
I'll take Fame over this.
The fuck are we doing?
Maybe those are only 2 though.
I think we should make our own list.
I was gonna ask you that
one day,
but I did cut you off. What were you gonna say about Lauren London?
Lauren London.
I mean
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. What
I just don't know if this is the best album of all time.
Fuck no.
Like you did just call it a classic on this episode.
It is a classic.
You did call it a classic.
But number 1, brother.
No.
Come on.
I don't even know if this.
Nigga, I got dilated over that shit.
Okay, you're trolling.
I got dilated over that shit. And if
I like dilated.
You don't want to hear my top 5. You don't want to hear my top 5, nigga, because we going. Nothing was the same. Cushion orange juice.
Yeah, that was the same. It's probably not.
Nigga, we throwing dilated in that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Carter 3.
I don't know about Carter 3.
Carter 3.
Love is Rage 3.
Wait, this nigga just
Top
said
20.
You don't know
That's
about
top
Carter
20.
3?
Carter 3 top 20, but top 5, nah, brother.
It's like the greatest. That's like the greatest rapper ever. 2008 Wayne is the greatest rapper ever. Like you just take a specific rapper in years.
But
that's the album from.
I'm not putting Carter 3 in my top 5. Maybe like top 30.
Respect for being honest, but I think.
But that is my favorite Wayne album. But
But like, I feel like if you just go like, who are the greatest rappers, and you got to go like, what era of them? '08 Wayne is the greatest rapper ever. That is '08 Wayne. So like
Yeah, but I don't know.
Nothing Was the Same is up there too though.
I got Nothing Was the Same over Card 3.
Fame is probably one of the better albums I've ever heard in my life by Chris Brown.
Yeah.
That's an OD good album.
Fame,
Like, I used to say the self-title is better than that, and I still think they're pretty close.
I like Fame better.
I like Fame better, but I think they're still pretty close.
Yeah, I think the subtitles are so overrated. I like it, but I feel like a lot of people like talk about it like it's Fame. Like
they're both.
The way people talk about it, they should be talking about Fame like that. Like they should Fame like it's a piece of shit.
I think they're neck and neck, but Fame is, it edges. But I think it edges because I'm an adult and I understand the concepts that he's talking about more as an adult than as a kid. Like,
Is Finally Rich a top 50 album? I think it is.
Yeah, probably like at 50 though.
Would you?
My favorite song on there, nobody would guess.
Hey Being Sober?
No.
Kobe?
No. But I like it's good. That's a good guess.
Sicko?
You're closer with Kobe, but no.
You're
You're never gonna guess it. You're gonna get like
they gonna name the whole track list.
Yeah.
All right, last guess. Finally Rich.
No, it's Ballin'.
Ballin'. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was hard. That's a classic.
Yeah, that's my favorite
That
song.
album is a classic, bro.
I like that album.
Yeah. Okay, what would you put as your number one?
Albums of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard to do on the spot. Like that's something that I would have to take at least 30 minutes to think about, or 20 minutes.
I would have to like go through my Apple Music
But,
and like, really do some examinations.
But like I said, I don't think you go wrong with Life After Death. I don't think you go wrong with Carter 3. I don't think you go wrong with Fame by Chris Brown. I don't think you go wrong with Trap Soul. I don't think you go wrong with Nothing Was the Same. Like, there's plenty of albums. I don't think you go wrong with Underground Legend.
You can go wrong with that. Top one?
No, not top one. Not top one. But like I'm
okay.
just saying, in your top 50, I don't think you go wrong with that.
T.I. wasn't on there, which I mean I get it, but it was not a lot of hip hop or R&B on there. I mean it is, but it's like a lot of dick riding of the '90s. Nigga, like that shit was 40 years ago. Like we got good music in the last 20, 30 years, bro. Like it's like niggas don't give no respect to like the recent rap unless it's like Kendrick Lamar.
And they never will until 40 years down the line.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They'll probably still be dick riding the '90s 40 years from now.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I mean, I guess it'll be our generation, so maybe not. But
No, our generation we have the biggest dick riding generation. I'm sorry. Like, for you to say that a music artist that you never got to experience is better than the ones that you get to experience, all because adults say so, you're a dick eater.
yeah, when you put it like that, it does sound crazy. It does sound crazy. Just like when niggas be like, oh, Michael Jordan is the best. Niggas wasn't even alive seeing that nigga playing. Like, come on, brother.
Like,
Give LeBron his props, brother.
I mean, it's Kobe, but yeah, give LeBron his
I
props.
mean, if you grew up watching Kobe too, you know. But
Yeah,
niggas never seen Jordan, so like, you know.
Kobe is my Jordan, so.
Yeah.
Which I said, that's why I said it was a good guess that you thought Kobe would be the one, but no, it's Ballin'. And it was a good guess because Kobe was balling, so. But yeah, it's Ballin' for me.
Kobe was balling and he was on that Sicko.
What? Oh,
Once he joined the Lakers, he was finally rich.
Do you know there's a conspiracy about his death?
What?
I'm not going to be able to do it justice, but he was suing some company for something. I'm going to have to send you the video that I watched later, but he was suing some company for something, and there's a conspiracy that they got him whacked.
Yeah, send me that. I looked up that nigga, I seen that nigga's fucking autopsy like a couple months ago. Like I seen like the pictures of it. Not like the actual pictures, but it was like a drawing of it. I'm like, holy shit, bro. I felt so bad for that nigga. Like, nigga's legs was like off his body. Like,
Sheesh.
piece of his head was gone. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like,
That sounds
it's
terrible.
crazy to hear like about a goat
A literal
going
goat.
out like that. Like
Like
that's
sometimes you can
fucking
debate
so
goats.
depressing.
He's literally in the three discussion between goats. So, a literal goat. One of my heroes, my childhood heroes. It's a poster of him on my wall. I have 3 men on my wall. Can you guess those 3 men? Pause. Can you guess them though?
Kobe, Wayne. I seen those, so you probably shouldn't ask me to guess. But the third one,
It's a wrestler.
The Rock.
No.
Is it a newer wrestler, or 90s wrestler, or like current?
No, not 90s. More current? You can say current.
CM Punk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, what you got, a poster?
I have like a picture of them on there.
Okay. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, it's 3 of them on there. It's CM Punk, Wayne, and Kobe.
Yeah, I remember
my heroes.
I remember when we did the podcast. At some point, we had the Lil Wayne on the wall. We had the Kobe one. I remember those, but I didn't see the CM Punk one. That's dope. I got a couple wrestling posters from like when I was growing up because I used to get the magazine when I was little. I used to be a super wrestling fan. I used to have the action figures, DVDs, but I used to get the magazines and I would cut out pictures and like make scrapbooks out of them, and I would keep the posters out of every magazine. So I have like some of those still. I have like but they're all like kind of fucked up. So I only really have just the Shawn Michaels one now. But I used to have a bunch of wrestling.
Aren't AEW coming to town soon? For like a couple weeks.
Yeah, they're coming to Arlington to like the esports arena or something like that.
Yeah, I want to get a job at the esports arena, but
what's that like?
So it's basically an arena where all different esports come in and they have tournaments and stuff there. Mm-hmm. I'd like to get a job there.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. I was talking about this with this lady at my job the other day. Like, it's crazy how like kids nowadays, like, you know, when we was growing up, it's like go to school. But it's like it's real life kids out there just getting, and they're like, oh, don't play video games, get out. But it's like kids real life getting paid to like
millions
play video games. Like that shit is insane.
I'm obsessed with one of the leagues. I'm obsessed with the Call of Duty League. Yeah. My favorite sports right now is combat sports. I like MMA, boxing, and then I'll tune in for wrestling every here and there, but it's mostly for the women. But the Call of Duty League, like I talk about it every day on Twitter. I feel like,
yeah, bro.
I'm always posting about the Call of Duty League. If I'm not posting about Call of Duty League, it's about hip hop. If it's not hip hop, it's about combat sports. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I be seeing that shit. I be lost. I be like, bro, I don't know what the fuck going on.
yeah, I'm a huge fan of that.
I'm always
because I play a lot of shooting games, so.
Yeah, I'm always happy to see my friends excited about stuff, like, and into stuff. Because, like, I'm one of those people, bro, like, I grew up, bro, like, I was a wrestling fan. That shit wasn't always cool. I didn't give a fuck. Like, I always was a fan. I always wasn't shy about it, you know. Like, you know, you meet girls. It's not really cool to be, like, a wrestling fan, but I never gave a fuck.
Yeah, I never gave a fuck
I always...
It was always cool to me.
I'm watching wrestling tonight. Like,
it was always cool to me.
Yeah, exactly. So
it was cool.
It's always cool to see people like embrace themselves because there's a lot of people who like they'll like some shit and they won't even show it or even post about it or nothing. You know, so it's always cool to see people openly enjoy stuff. I think a lot of the sports that people follow, they were indoctrinated into. So like the fact that I like the Call of Duty League or that I like mixed martial arts, these are something that I picked. Yeah. It's a weird thing. It's kind of like family and friends to me. It's like not respect, but like I don't have any brothers and sisters, so like it's gonna sound crazy when I say this, but I kind of like not care, but like I fuel or water my friendship, my relationships with friends more than family because these are the people I selected to be in my life. Right.
It's not people that were forced onto me.
Yeah.
Now I do have family that are like brothers. My cousin Ty, he's like my brother. I love him like a brother. So that's another one that I selected, me myself. But like some people feel forced onto you, and that's kind of how basketball and football is when you're growing up as a black kid. Basketball and football is forced onto you. It's not like you found it and you really love it. You really like it because that's all that was playing on your TV growing up. Yeah. But when it comes to Call of Duty League, I found that myself, and I found an interest in it because I love shooting games, like first-person shooters, and same for mixed martial arts, which kind of comes from wrestling. I don't think I would ever like mixed martial arts if I was never a wrestling fan. Right. So I always will remember my wrestling stuff, my past when it comes to wrestling. But yeah, it's just like when it's something more when you choose it yourself.
Yeah, and that's how I was. That's how I was wrestling. Like I was a little kid, nigga, like. Fucking 5 years old, scrolling through the channels, I see fucking the Big Show and Brock Lesnar fucking go through the ring, nigga, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then like
I see Big Show put John Cena through a fucking light.
Yeah, it's like a Big Show out here making niggas fans.
Yeah,
but
yeah, Big Show actually is making niggas fans.
But yeah, like that was, like you said, that was something I chose, and like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when I was a little kid, like my dad did not fuck with me. Not fuck with me. But I'm saying he didn't like how I was watching wrestling. And the ironic thing about it, he didn't like me listening to rap music. Like there was one point in time where he took the channels off my TV where I couldn't watch wrestling, and he like stopped me from listening to rap music. So like, nigga, I chose that shit because I still was watching that shit and still was listening to rap music. So like it's just really deep with me with wrestling. Like I don't think though it's been times where like I stopped watching or like there's times even now like I don't really just watch like all the time. But like I just can't see a time in life where I just won't at least know what's going on.
Yeah.
Just because I'm just so deeply. It's
all over my TV.
Yeah, it's like I just grew up. It's like all I knew. I didn't really grow up watching like. I grew up watching. The crazy thing about it, not to cut you off, but the crazy thing about it is like how I got put onto rap music for real was kind of him. Like my dad used to play Blueprint, the first Blueprint. That was like one of the first albums I heard in the car.
For all the disrespectful shit you say about Jay-Z, that is surprising.
Yeah, for real. That's how I got put on Blueprint. He used to play Get Rich or Die Trying, but honestly, I think my mom kind of put him on rap. At least that's what she claims, but
that's what she claims.
That's what she claims, but like the crazy thing about it is I kind of really got introduced to it from him, but there was a point where he was like, "No, you're not listening to this shit." Like I don't know, maybe I was like saying it too much, or I don't really remember.
That's interesting because my dad put me onto hip hop.
Really?
Well, like I've heard it before. My dad did, but my dad, like when my dad found out I was a hip hop fan, he dove into it. Now
he was like, yeah.
He wanted me to be a hippity hop fan,
really,
not a hip hop fan. He wanted me to be into that '80s, early '90s shit, that boring shit. But like
the golden age.
Yeah, but I will admit, the older that I got, I started to appreciate a little bit of that more. Like I like Nas. Like I tell everybody, for me, hip hop started at '94. Anything before '94, if it's not Scarface, I don't give a fuck.
And I don't want to shit on my pops or anything, because I seen bro recently.
Or 92.
I seen bro recently, he was like, I heard you like a superstar rapper now. And I was like, how the fuck you hear that? so bro was proud, so I ain't even trying to say that to like shit on bro. But it's just crazy, because like you were saying, like, nigga, we choose what we choose. It's always more genuine when you choose what you into.
Yeah.
You know, because that's something that you really like are passionate about or really are a fan of, you know? That's just cool.
Yes, sir. What else? Anything else?
Any off the dome topics you can come up with, or you know?
Anything else? I don't. Man, this list is crazy. I really don't know why it's still on my phone.
Yeah, I honestly, bro, I thought about it when it first came out. I was like, bro, I just know we were gonna talk about this, but
no more.
Once we started recording, I kind of forgot. But then once it got to it, I was like, yeah, we gotta talk about this goofy ass list.
No Mariah Carey's insane. It's UFC fight week. Oh, what do you want me to put my belt on the line for? Is there anything that's happening on the wrestling side? Is there any new pay-per-views coming up?
There's one at the end of the month, but not right now. 2 just passed.
What's at the end of the month?
Clash at the Castle. I think there's not any albums or anything dropping, right? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Nobody does a good job letting you know when they're dropping anymore. What did you think about Gunna's album?
I thought it was fire.
I liked the first half more than the second half.
I did like the first half more than the second half. One of my homeboys was like, this was the best album of the year. I was like,
I mean, when people...
It was one of my favorites so far.
It's so easy to say that when there's only been 5 months of the year. Like, when people do this, it's like, bro, it's early year still. Like, yeah, he's right. I agree with what he said. I don't think he's wrong.
It's probably my second favorite, but...
I think it is the best album of the year, but it's so easy to say when we're in fucking May. Why don't we wrap around to October and make a decision? Like, it's so easy from where we are in the year to say that. But yeah, I think it is one of the better albums of the year. I don't disagree.
Oh yeah, I would agree but not the best. The best, I mean, that's debatable for me.
What is better than this year?
For me personally, there's an artist I listen to named Low Shimmy. I think he dropped a better album than Gunna.
Okay.
But
well, who in the mainstream area?
Mainstream.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's kind of getting there. But I mean, as far as mainstream,
I'm pretty sure he's like the same level as Baby Tron, brother.
Probably below, but you know.
So yeah, give me some mainstream artists.
He fuck with Drake, so you know, you gotta be kind of in the game if Drake know you and fuck with you. But I mean, out of mainstream albums, I would say Gunna.
Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, I don't think it's a bad pick. I just think it's easy to say.
I feel like it's more like a subjective kind of thing, though. Like, what you know, because what you think is the best is going to be what you like the best, you know?
Nah.
Because, I mean, if you go by sales, it's definitely not.
I know how to differentiate. I know how to differentiate. Can you say the word for me? I
differentiate.
Yeah, that. I know how to do that with albums, or when it comes to favorites and best. Like,
how though? It's subjective.
Okay, but like, look.
Some nigga could be listening to that Gunna shit and be like, bro, this shit is fucking terrible. Please turn this shit off. Like, wait, he probably say that about Gunna.
I'm trying to think of an example.
Like, I know chicks who think V's is trash as shit.
Okay,
and that's like one of the best rappers to me right now.
I'm trying to think.
Or like me personally, like I think Frank Ocean is trash as shit.
Usually ends up being the best, so it's kind of hard.
He said what?
All my favorite shit ends up being the best. Like my favorite rapper is one of the best rappers of all time. So like all my favorite shit ends up being the best. Okay, so my favorite color is yellow, but I acknowledge that most people think that it's probably a red or a blue that's the best color. I can do different whatever the fuck you said before.
Nah, bro, that's even worse. You trying to debate colors, bro? Come on.
Okay.
Come on, just do like TV shows or something, bro.
All right, so my favorite basketball player is Luka Doncic.
Nah.
But I can
That's
understand.
subjective though. That's subjective though, brother. Ain't nobody finna say Lonzo Ball is my favorite basketball player.
But still, Luka's my favorite, and I can understand he's not the best. People don't know how to do that.
But that's easy to tell in basketball though. You could easily say, I think he's not the best.
It's still kind of subjective though, right?
Not really. Not basketball, I wouldn't say. Ain't nobody finna hype up no trash, nigga.
Okay, well, Polo G's one of my favorite younger artists. I can understand he's not the best.
But then on the flip side, I guess the flip side and the other flip side, there may be somebody who would say, oh, this nigga Polo G is trash as shit. And then there's another nigga who may think he's the best artist of all time.
Well, all I'm saying is, I know how to whatever the fuck the D word is, differentiate.
Determine.
Let's go determine. I know how to determine that there's a difference between favorite and best. Like, just because something is my favorite doesn't make it the best. It just so happens that they usually do coincide for me. Like I said with Drake, he was my favorite and he became the best. They kind of coincide for me a lot. I mean, Kobe. I don't think Kobe. So see, now that's a little different.
Niggas picking the best person out of everything. Nigga pick the best artist. Of course, of course Drake is the best. Nigga, I'm not gonna disagree. Like, they're the best basketball players. Like, I might not think Kobe's the best, but nigga, he's top 3. So.
But my Luka example is perfect though. Like, Luka is my favorite basketball player right now, but I understand it's probably Jokic that is the best. He's won 2 MVPs in the last 3 years. It's probably him. But
when it comes to music, though, you could say that about Drake, but then somebody else could be like, but I think Drake is shit, and I think Kendrick's the best.
Well, that nigga's insane.
And then there's the niggas who think Future's the best.
Those niggas, that's perfect. That is the perfect opposite of what I'm saying. Because that's a lot of people's favorites, but he's not the best.
Kendrick, bro. Come on, bro.
No. I'm saying when it comes to Future, it's the exact opposite. Because I'm like 2 of my best friends, their favorite rapper is Future, and I do think he's top 5 all time, tied for 5. But he's clearly not the best. Like, I think it's clear as day he's not the best. So, I think that's what I'm saying. People don't know how to determine the difference.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm pretty good at determining the difference.
You be a little biased sometimes.
Yeah, but I tell you
niggas you don't fuck with.
I'll tell you when I'm fucking with.
I mean, I'm like that too. I'm like that too, though. But no, I agree though. I feel like both of us are pretty good differentiators. Good at differentiating.
Yeah.
Cause we talked about it being an episode. There's a lot of motherfuckers, nigga. You can't tell them shit about their favorite artist, nigga.
Yes.
I'm gonna come in here every time. If I don't like something somebody put out, nigga, I'm gonna say it. Like, I'm not gonna dick eat. If I fuck with a song, I'm not finna act like I don't fuck with it. On that flip side, like, I'm not finna be like,
just because everybody else don't.
Yeah, like, I'm not finna be like, man, Family Matters garbage. Even though I know it, I got that shit on repeat.
Even when Push Ups dropped, I said it's a little light.
Yeah.
I said that. It's a little light.
Yeah. But I don't know. I can't debate people that can't keep it real about they favorite artists.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I know we got right back to that topic, but with the Kendrick Drake shit, that just showed me, like, a lot of niggas really just I can't debate with you niggas. Like, you niggas are biased.
Yeah, so I have family coming in town tomorrow, and they'll be here for Saturday because my little cousin graduated, but they're having the party up here since this is where the majority of our family is. That is in Texas. And I'm not having a single Kendrick Lamar and Drake conversation with anybody.
You know they gonna ask you. If they watch the podcast, you know they're gonna ask you.
Yeah. So I watched the podcast at work the other day, and I was like, when somebody asks me about this, I'm just gonna give them the link to the podcast because everything that I thought about that was literally in that 2-hour episode.
That's a good.
Which is funny.
That's a good way to answer that question.
But literally everything that I thought about everything that I thought about everything is in that podcast. So just go to that 2-hour podcast, check it out. And that'll tell you exactly how I feel about everything.
Yeah, I was looking at our episodes. I'm like, damn, we really only did 2 episodes on the whole thing. Like, whenever Future and what's the name dropped their album, like I think we did like predictions, and then the next episode was literally recapping everything. Like, we never even really got to like really react to like that before everything else. Like, we kind of just by the time we recorded,
I'm glad we did.
We just went over
like
everything.
Trash. Like that's garbage.
Come on,
it went number 1.
That's one of like the best songs this year.
In terms of going number 1, sure.
Just like rap songs, like that's a classic. I feel like it's gonna be a classic song. Like 10 years from now, like niggas gonna
because of the moment, but not because of
the moment. Partially because of the moment.
Because what came from it, but not because of the song.
I think the main thing is the moment, and then also the beat. Like that's like a legendary sample.
I think that shit's ass, but I not the beat. I think the song is ass, but what came from it is very important to hip hop. So I can see that.
Indeed, a butterfly effect, if you will.
Yeah. It started off a big chain reaction. You didn't like that record? But yeah.
I'll get back to that for the record.
Yeah.
Man, but I mean, final thoughts, bro. Any final thoughts? I got one.
Go ahead.
Please, bro. For the love of God, please stop dropping these reference tracks. Y'all got my nigga Drake out here looking fucking crazy, bro. Like, y'all already did the pedophile shit, bro. Like, leave bro alone, bro. Like, we don't need to hear no more reference tracks. If you a rapper and you got a problem with that nigga, bro, just leave it alone.
You know what? You know what's so impressive about this man is that anyone else, this just kills their career. like you know how many things have come out about this man. Most of them are lies, but either way, lie or not, people believe it, and it still just doesn't hinder him. Like this is, I hate to compare it to this, but this is R. Kelly-esque. This nigga R. Kelly literally peed on a person on video, peed on a minor on video, and people still played his music. They believe this nigga's a pedophile. He's clearly not, but they believe this nigga's a pedophile, and it still can't kill his career.
I think he still gets, right now, I think he's getting more hate than R. Kelly ever did.
Yeah, I think this is Ja Rule level of hate, and it can't kill him. He's even got the Ja Rule treatment where there's 50 niggas going at him at once, and he got to defend off, and it still's not killing him.
Yeah.
This nigga got the ghostwriting shit, which I believe nobody gave a fuck about ghostwriting until that happened, and it still couldn't kill him.
Yeah. If you could survive ghostwriting allegations, bro, or I mean not allegations, but
if you can
survive that, bro, you can survive any. Well, yeah.
The pedophile shit, you can survive that. You got it. But, which I don't think that's true, but still, and I'm pretty sure most people know it's not true. They just want to troll or just hate the dude.
Well, I think some people really feel that way, but for the most part, I think most people know that's. Well, I won't say for the most part, but I feel like a lot of people know that. Well, not know, but don't feel that way.
Yeah,
don't agree with that.
I just feel like there's been a lot of things that people have used to try to take out this man out of the game. And for him to just remain in the same spot every time is, or if not elevate, is just impressive, actually.
Yeah, it is. And then the fact that you went against like fucking 6 different niggas at once, like you went at 6-7 different niggas at one time, like we ain't seen nothing like that in music, in rap, in music, you know.
Ja Rule, he just lost.
Yeah,
but it happened to him.
I mean, but them niggas was on the same clique. Like, this nigga went at the biggest pop star, the biggest street rapper, the biggest producer,
the second
biggest rapper,
the
Literally the fattest rapper, the biggest rapper. No, I'm just like, just fucking around.
The biggest fashion artist.
Like this nigga went the biggest fashion
artist,
the biggest model rapper.
Yeah,
like,
model rapper.
Like this nigga,
model rapper.
like you know how many fan bases this nigga is battling with, bro. Like anybody else, this shit would be over with, bro.
Like I said, Ja Rule got slapped.
Yeah, to this day, Ja Rule is still getting slapped.
Yeah, Ja Rule is the butt of jokes.
Yeah.
Like, there's two people, so it's one person. In hip-hop, it is Ja Rule, but do you know who it is in wrestling?
I don't.
Marty Jannetty.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like two people that you just do not want to be.
Yeah.
Ja Rule and Marty Jannetty.
Yeah. You don't want to be Marty Jannetty for sure.
Yeah. I always have this saying, like, I will never be the Marty Jannetty to somebody's Shawn Michaels, but I'm perfectly fine with being the Triple H to somebody's Shawn Michaels. I flubbed that, so let me just redo it. I will never be the Marty Jannetty to somebody's Shawn Michaels, but I can be totally fine with being somebody's Triple H to somebody else's Shawn Michaels. I'm cool with that.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm cool with being Triple H, but
I'm
I can
cool
never
with being Trick too. I ain't gotta be Mello. I'll be Trick.
Trick is gonna actually probably end up being the more popular one.
Oh yeah.
In the future,
for sure, I agree.
Usually, who's ever better on mic is gonna be the guy.
I agree, and he just has more size. Pause, like that's gonna go further than Mello being a smaller guy. He's gonna have to work a lot harder.
Yeah, he's bigger, better on mic.
More charisma,
yeah.
Which really matters.
And it comes off really natural.
Yeah.
Mello shit kind of comes off forced, but he's kind of like saying cool stuff, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Like when
he's swaggy, I fuck with Mello.
He's swaggy as hell.
Yeah.
Slapped the back of the head of Randy Orton. He's calling himself him.
Yeah.
What he said about Bobby Lashley. I mean, dude just comes off really swaggy.
Yeah.
Like he has swag, but like Trick is just effortless charisma.
Yeah. Can't buy that.
Can't buy that.
I got one last question for you too. So Academic said on his stream today.
Jesus Christ, you've been watching his shit, and I love Academics. He's one of the reasons I even do.
Well, this went viral on Twitter. I haven't watched.
I was gonna say I haven't been able to watch anything in a while when it comes to him.
He said on the you know what I do with his streams? What I do is because you know how he puts a topic like in the background, I'll skip through it. If it's a topic that I don't want to hear, I'll just skip, and it helps me get through those shits like within like an hour. So I'll just go to the shit that I want to hear, and then sometimes I'll wait for the Clips channel to just post shit too, But
yeah, I kind of just wait for the Clips channel now, because
they clip everything.
Ever since the Kendrick and Drake shit, it's just kind of been a little unbearable, especially when he has other people on there and they're giving their god awful opinions. Like it's been a little unbearable.
But let me ask you this. So he said on the stream today, he said, there's another rapper that we don't know about that hates Drake, that hasn't came out and said anything. We all think they're cool. We think they're friends. He said that they have big records together. Do you have a guess on who you think that might be?
J. Cole?
J. Cole? I was thinking more Travis Scott.
Oh, well, then I think you win. Because play that record. Play that record. Yeah, I think you win when it comes to those two.
Rolling Loud stage, y'all was turned out, was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if you BM Kiss and Tell.
Kiss and Tell. But he was actually talking to
Future. Could be Future.
He was talking to Future.
Could be Kylie. Could be Kylie. They was...
His BM's initials are BM. He was talking to Future.
I'm just saying, Travis was on that stage too.
Yeah.
And Kylie and Drake had some things going back in the day too, so, Could be a double entendre.
Fuck the whole family.
This nigga fucked all the bitches.
This nigga fucked all the sisters.
I don't see how you could... Kendrick, well, we don't have to get into that. Any final thoughts? So J. Cole, you say J. Cole?
What did he say? What did he say on his album? Or not on the album. What did he say on the Grippy Grippy song? Didn't he say something about somebody's downfall is happening or some shit?
He said that?
He said something like that. Something about...
Nigga, your downfall's coming. Nigga, you on stage, copping please, nigga. Your downfall been happening, nigga.
Copping please is hilarious.
I love Cole, but come on, brother.
Copping please.
You can't speak on nobody else's career. I don't care. You can't speak on bro. You apologize on stage, bro.
Before the nigga even responded.
You can't, bro. He can't talk about. He can't talk crazy anymore, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you
Stick
you
to
can
the
never
grippy
say
shit, bro.
You can never say you're the greatest rapper on earth.
Stick to the grippy
shit. You can't do that no more. You can't be Muhammad Ali no more. Muhammad Ali fought, nigga.
And it's crazy, bro, because I went and listened to that nigga's album, bro. That shit's actually hard, but I can't believe that shit, bro. I did, I can't believe that shit, bro. Like, can't believe he went out like that.
I can't believe it either. He finally had his moment to prove that he was number one and turned it down, basically.
Bro, can you imagine how that shit would have went if it was like a triple threat? Or a 2, I guess it'd probably be a 2-on-1.
Yeah, it probably would have been 2-on-1.
Can you imagine
everything that we're saying about Drake, they probably would have been saying about Kendrick. He's taking on the 2 greatest rappers of his generation by himself.
Yeah, maybe it's maybe it's a good thing.
He came at those niggas first though. But yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been a good excuse. But yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I got too, man.
I'm Count Christian.
See ya.
Peace.